All right, good morning, everybody. It's your boy Akeem, and welcome to this vlog. Here to give you a recap of Week 5 of the 2017 college football season. Now, I did not call off this matchup, and it was the true upset game of the week as number 16 Washington State hosted number 5 USC, in which the Cougars pulled off a 30-27 victory. Quarterback Luke Falk passed for 340 yards in that matchup, and this definitely ruined Sam Darnold, or the quarterback for USC's, chances of winning this year's Heisman, but not too much as far as his NFL draft stock at quarterback for the 2018 NFL draft. Now, other games that I called out for this week, I did a pretty good job overall, going 11-3. I called off a good game between Vanderbilt and Florida, who was ranked 21st. The Gators did win 38-24. Penn State crushed Indiana due to great efforts from Saquon Barkley. He didn't really do too good of a job running the football, but on the very first play of the game, he did run off back a kickoff return, and he had a passing touchdown in that matchup. Another big upset this past week was number 25 LSU losing to Troy 24-21. Ed Orgeron, the head coach for the Bayou Tigers, his job's already in jeopardy. I don't really think he's going to finish off the year if he has another upset this upcoming season. He has one more of these upset, he will get fired, in my opinion. It's not looking too good for him, and I think this is a little bit the huge disappointment for LSU, especially with their good ground attack. They should be able to control the clock a lot better, the time of possession a lot better. Just not getting things together. They're making a lot of mental errors of this for this season. Other games, Michigan State, they actually had a good victory, 17-10 over a great Iowa Hawkeye team. Texas A&M, they did squeak past South Carolina 24-17. This was a good matchup, and they keep Texas A&M's head coach Kevin Sumlin still in the loop for losing his job, but he still keeps his job alive with another victory. UCLA and Colorado had a good matchup in which the Bruins did beat Buffalo by 7, actually by 4, 24-23. A 45-24 big win for Oregon over the Cal Bears. So this is going to be a tight race in a good race in the Pac-12 championship. There's a lot of open space, especially with the big win for Washington State over USC. Actually, the championship is up for grabs. Now, there was a great big matchup this past week between UCF and Memphis. Now, the game wasn't all that, but this was a shocker to me when UCF pulled off a 40-13 victory over the Tigers. I did not see this coming. I went with Memphis in this one because of the big win over UCLA, and I thought that UCF was a fluke because of the win over Maryland 2 weeks ago. But this was a big win for the Knights with another great victory, and they still remain undefeated. I don't think they should be ranked in the top 25, but they should get some votes to crack into the top 25. In my game of the week, as number 12 Virginia Tech hosted number 2 Clemson. Now this was a good defensive display from the Clemson Tigers, holding Josh Jackson to 221 yards passing, but only one passing touchdown in this matchup. And Kelly Bryant had a good game running the football, actually leading all rushers with 94 yards on the ground, still being very effective with his legs as opposed to his arm, but he still led the team to a 31-17 victory. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I did go 11-3 this past week, which brings my record 39-19 overall. Now, other games I forgot to mention, Georgia actually shut out Tennessee 41-0. Big goose egg in this one. Mississippi State got crushed by Auburn on 49-10. That was a big win for the Tigers, so they actually do a good job running the football as well. This is going to be a great season in all conferences, but I think the biggest conference I'm going to be looking at most is the Big Ten as opposed to the SEC. It's really Alabama, who's actually in like the big powerhouse in SEC this upcoming season. They still have Georgia and all that, but I think the Big Ten is the biggest competition, and this is going to be a tight race for the next upcoming weeks. So the next time I catch you guys will be this upcoming Thursday, in which I will give you a preview of week 6. Thank you for watching this vlog. I'm your man Akeem McCall. Be easy.